So Thomas, yesterday you gave a presentation at the Sauer event. What were the key highlights from that presentation?
Actually, we were preparing our digital story, number one, and then going even beyond into the cloud. We have interlocking that will go into the cloud, and even operation control center going into the cloud. And the very interesting point for us was that here in Africa we are basically meeting very, very basic needs of the customer. So how can we combine this? This was an interesting question and also an interesting discussion.
So the solutions that you've come up with?
Actually, I think, yes, we are going on two paces here, it seems, but Africa is ready for jumping some technological steps. So one very good example for us is, it sounds very futuristic to have an operational control center function in the cloud, but at the end we're already able to put it into the cloud today, and over IP we are basically able to access this information over a phone, a smartphone, or an iPad, for example. And this is what we can give to a maintainer today, so he can access the operation control center information. For example, he can set his own temporary speed restrictions, and even better, he has the full transparency what is going on right now. So if the maintainers the workers are right now out at the track, they know they are safe, they are secure, and basically they can even control their own work. That's great, and that's possible today.
What is the cost efficiency of that versus a traditional environment?
Well, actually, digitalization means that we get rid of a lot of equipment. So there's a lot of hardware that we save in the beginning, and then also during the course of a project or the execution of the railway operations, we need less material in the field. So at the end, it's a very positive business case.
Do you have any kind of examples of where you're rolling this out internationally?
Yes, definitely. So looking towards Europe, for example, there is ULinks. It's an association of customers, basically, of operators. There's like Deutsche Bahn, Norwegian Bahn, there's a lot of different customers that have put themselves together in order to drive this digital story, in order to have an interlocking or operation control center up in the cloud. And this is what is happening right now. And we just recently also received our biggest order from one of the European operators, actually. And this is the great learning effect, and also R&D wise, the investment wise, we can benefit from that and bring technology over to Africa, and they basically can go on a very low capex and opex base in their projects.
So when you talk digitalization and the fourth industrial revolution, there's such big words. How do we simplify that specifically for the rail sector?
For us, it's to simplify operations. For us, it's to reduce cost. And at the end, it sounds very a big world where we don't have access to, but at the end, aren't we all using mobile phones? And don't we enjoy some games? And digitalization means that the application is much easier for us. So we shouldn't be afraid of using digital applications. Actually, us as supplier, we are responsible to bring an easier world to the customer, and I think that's basically the answer to it.